All right. So,
Hey.
all right, cool.
Hey.
What up?
So we
y'all?
are live.
What up? What up?
Yes, we are live.
We got the whole crew
What
in the
up?
house. Yeah.
We
Yep.
are live, and we're just setting up right now. We didn't give you guys the behind the scenes stuff yesterday, so we figure, we'll give it to you today. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On this casual Tuesday.
that's right. Casual Tuesday. I like that. I like how that sounds, especially when I say it. I mean,
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, around here, Tuesday feels like early Friday.
Yes.
That's funny.
yeah, something
Right,
about
y'all?
Tuesdays.
Interesting panning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and good choice of word there, Austin. Interesting. I know you weren't talking about the Tuesday per se, but
Mm-hmm.
right timing.
Mm.
We seem to love Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yep.
On a little personal note,
Yeah.
guys, there was once upon a time where Ness and I used to dread Tuesdays.
Oh God, yeah.
Because around our circle,
well.
just to put it this way, something always happened on a
always
Tuesday.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
We'd get
I don't know
past
what it was,
Monday.
man, but
we get past
yeesh.
Monday, and be like, Ness, or he'd be like, Mo, what day it is today? It's Tuesday. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh, not Tuesday. Why? Why
Sometimes
gotta
not.
be Tuesday?
Sometimes we wouldn't even say anything, and things would just creep up out of nowhere.
For real.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Spiral out of control, man. That's nice.
Should have echoed
Yeah, like that. That came out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
reverb
See?
on See?
On a
See,
Tuesday.
it creeps up.
See?
Tuesday.
So anyway, we want to welcome everybody who's filing in right now. So,
Yep.
yeah, I like this is some sort of
Is it up
club, right, that
already?
they're getting into. Yeah, we've been live.
Uh-huh.
Cyber Club, man. It's the Cyber
No,
Club.
the
This is
URL. It's up.
The Cyber Club.
Yeah, it's the same URL as always. When we're live, it's youtube.com
Whatever.
/ ENT Hooligans. Is it dash live or slash live?
I will just look at it on YouTube.
Something
I don't know.
live.
2 hour.
it. Well, we're live.
Let me go find it
That's all I know.
on
We're live
YouTube
right
really
now.
quickly. I'll get...
Find it.
Yeah, because right now my attention is on the stream strength and the cap card. So,
Yeah, same here. Let me kill the audio.
Here we go.
yo, these instrumentals are tight.
I like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun today, man. We're gonna have some fun.
Alright, I'm gonna kill the audio in a second.
Yeah, as noted yesterday, we got a
Yeah.
good week lined up for you guys. So,
Yep, we're just getting started, folks. Yep.
and we're approaching 100 videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's been less than a year, too, on top of that. Less than a year. Awesome. Just awesome.
Unreal. I can't believe it, man. Almost at 100
Wow.
videos. So, you know what? We'll save that for the podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy, this is good. You know what?
I feel like I feel like we're in a club scene from a movie right now. Like, you guys remember on Bad Boys 1, that club scene when they went to look for that guy Noah
Hey, that's a classic.
at the club?
Yeah.
That is a classic.
They had like techno playing in the background and a whole bunch of
It's pronounced techno. Hey, look at that.
Technically, yes.
Look at that. Techno for a tech show. Huh?
Ah. That's right.
Ah.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right.
Mhm.
Now it works.
Nice.
What do you mean? It's always worked.
No. The app.
Oh.
There was an app that didn't work.
Ah. Gotcha.
The app. Okay. Roger that.
Boom.
Yeah.
If y'all want to know what
That
that
was
was,
the
that
dynamite.
was my stand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Where I placed the MIDI controller.
Ah. Gotcha. Alright then. So, there you
So
go.
everybody done doing what they
Yeah.
have to? I mean, we ready to get this show on?
What's that been
Hold
done?
on.
We're still holding.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
One sec. There
I
we
had
go.
to post it to our page, our Facebook page.
We have no Facebook page.
No.
Ooh.
Nerd. Okay.
Ah.
There it is.
Yeah.
The war
Uh-huh.
between SportsVista and 1 Mbps shall begin, and one of them will be deleted.
Delete!
Uh-huh. We're gonna delete you.
Oh.
Oopsie. That's right.
That's funny.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's going live.
Woo!
It is live. It is live.
It is live.
Yeah, true. All right, are we ready to cue that bed up?
We ready?
I'm about to mute.
Yes.
We all set?
Yep.
Right,
All right,
right.
folks.
I'm gonna mute.
You do what you need to do,
I'm gonna
man.
mute.
Do your thing, man.
All right, muting.
Do your thing. Don't threaten us. Oh, sorry.
What's going
That's-
on, folks? It's your boy, Baby Moy, along with Austin the Blade, Star Fox, Ness, bringing the mess, and we are ENT Hooligans. What's up, y'all? I know Austin wants to get a word in, so before I continue, I'm gonna let him get his words in.
Get your words in.
That's right.
That's right, guys. This is excuse me. This is Austin, and this is oh boy. This is when I wished I was good with like I don't know how to explain it.
Intro?
It's a mashup, if you
Intro?
will, of SportsVista and 1 Mbps. Yes.
Yeah.
And so I guess we're sporting at 1 Mbps, or I don't know. That's all I got for you.
That's
But,
1 Mbps.
yes.
we're
Wow.
sporting at 1 Mbps. That's the best I got for you.
Wow.
We're sporting
It's all
at
good,
1
it's all good.
Mbps
We're
style.
sporting
Good.
it.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Here at
Yes.
ENT Hooligan.
Yeah.
So
Right
there
here,
you go.
right
That's me and my poor attempts at comedy or something. I don't know.
It's all good.
So-
It's all good, man. It's all
Anyway,
So the 90th caller will
Yes.
get free tickets to go watch the Google Dolls. Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh my God. To that. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
I'm like, what is? Welcome to. Oh, never mind. Anyway,
It's Z100. Yeah. I don't know why I always.
that's right.
I don't know why I always pick on
That's
that
right,
station,
man.
but I do.
It's the Blade. It's well, never mind.
So before we get everything underway, I just want to send shout outs. So here we go. Shout out to me, shout out to Ness, shout out to Star Fox, shout out to Austin, shout out to John Follis, shout out to Jeffrey, another shout out to Charlene, shout out to Tony, what's up Tony? Another shout out to Ashley, what's up Ashley, how are you? And another shout out to Anthony, shout out to, excuse me, what was that?
I said, what's up, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And another shout out to my dad, and another shout out to me. Yeah. Hey, y'all get the theme, y'all. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And I would like to shout out me.
And a shout out to my Lyft driver friend.
That's
Not
right.
gonna use names on the air. Not gonna use names on the air, but yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody out there who is tuning in and who will tune in later.
Hopefully,
Thank
I
you
will
all.
see you two at Chili's tonight. You guys know who you is.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Sorry, set us for the music down just a touch.
Chili's back, baby, back, baby, back.
Hopefully, I'll see Charlene and Jeff at Chili's tonight. We will.
Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Nice.
I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna get that
I
steak
want
for
my
$10.
baby back with
Baby back, baby
barbecue
back.
sauce.
Right. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
really
that steak tonight for like $10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If anybody wants to drop some of those off to the studio, that'd be great. No,
Get your own Chili's, alright?
That's right.
Get your own Chili's, boy.
Baby back,
Hey,
baby
that's all right.
back.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right, because
All right, tell you what,
Hopefully-
Austin.
anyway,
I will hook you up.
anyway.
I will hook you up. I will hook you up with Stubbs when you get here.
all right.
Hey.
There you go.
Anyway.
Easy.
Anyway. So this is how you sport at 1 Mbps, huh? No, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep going back to that. So, anyway.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. It's all good.
But,
Yo.
yeah,
Speaking of broke,
anyway,
before we
so-
get into things, boy,
Yeah.
I should have really put up a listener discretion because of what I'm about to say.
Oh, crap.
So,
Okay,
since
wait.
this is
Before we continue,
what?
It's like we make money anyway.
highly.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Listener discretion
Anyway.
is advised.
Listener discretion is advised.
We don't need no disclaimer. I was just joking. It's a bid.
I was saying,
Okay.
Just
yeah, I'm
destroyed
saying
my
we don't need no
bid.
disclaimer.
Destroyed my bid.
We famously say.
Anyway.
That's right, we got it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Baby back, baby back.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh, there we go.
Blind guy running the computer here.
Hey.
Yes.
Blind guy
Hold
problems.
on.
Two blind guys
Hashtag-
walk into a Best Buy.
So anyway, this is 1 Mbps meets SportsVista, right?
Yeah.
So sports.
No, before we get into the topic, I would like to sit back here and declare it's official. The city of brotherly love is now the city of champions. That's right. Last
fired.
night, Villanova.
You are fired.
Is their second NCAA title in 3
Hey,
years.
I'm sorry, but that was a
Yeah.
terrible game.
Uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
game absolutely sucked.
Hey.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Hey.
There you go. That's
Trying
it.
trying to make it interesting.
That's it.
Trying to
hey,
line
hey.
some sound effects up.
It absolutely
Hey.
sucked last night's game. All right.
Hey! You will not rain on this parade. We are the city of champions, okay? Just because you guys are.
All right.
are
I'm
the
about to
city
rain.
of
I'm about to.
accidents waiting
I'm about to
happen.
rain on his parade. Hold on. Wait a second. Did you watch it? Did you watch the game last night?
I saw the highlights.
No. Did you watch the
I
game?
watched all of
Did you
it.
watch
I
the
saw
game
the
last night?
highlights.
Did you watch the game? Did you watch the game last night? No. The game was terrible. When I tell you it was terrible, it was
It was,
terrible.
dude.
Oh my!
It wasn't
God,
even close,
that game
man.
Sucked.
Who won? Who won? Who won?
It was even
still
close.
Who won?
It still sucked.
Who won?
Nobody
Who won?
tunes into a final to watch that sort of crap.
Who won? Who are the current
real.
champions right now?
Knock him off his chair.
Yeah.
Please shoot him.
Trying to-
Shoot him, please.
Trying to find a sound effect.
Who won that? Yeah.
Shoot him.
Hey, man, it was... Dude, I mean, it was like, what?
It was 79 to
16 points
62.
or something, man.
About 17
I'm
point
like, it's-
final score, yeah.
Really, that wasn't even that close, actually. I'm like... I mean, it was cool, but I'm like... okay, our team is that far ahead.
Well,
we know who's going to win here.
Well, we knew
I'm
who was going to win beforehand anyway. They were
I'm
the
sorry, but
favorites. They were the favorites coming into that game.
Yeah, but still, bro,
I'd
you don't
rather
tune
be
into
overtime.
watch that crap though.
Hey,
Well, it is what it is. The
I'd
end
rather
result
be
is
dealing
the
with
end result.
overtime here.
Yeah, the end result is the end result. We are now the city of champions. That's right. That's right.
Get him
That's
off
right.
the air.
It is what it is.
You know what?
City of champions.
You do realize I could
Right.
mute you, right?
Well, you know what? You know what?
Hold on.
The next time it's Orlando's turn.
Hold on.
It's-
Austin, you realize I could mute him, right?
Right?
Yeah. I'm
You
just
see,
saying.
I can too in my own right.
Yeah. So keep
This
it up.
is why
Keep it up. Keep it up.
This
Keep
is
it up.
why I stay quiet.
Put him up.
Hey.
Put him up.
You see
Oh,
this?
there you go.
You see this? You see this, Crystal?
Put 'em
You
up.
see this? You
Yes.
see? You
Yes.
see the
Yeah, you know
envy
what?
oozing from their poise?
The Blade is the champion, baby.
violence.
Isn't that right? Listen.
Oh, there you go. Austin's declared himself the champion.
That's right. I'm
good. Good for you,
That's-
sir.
I'll-
Good for you.
That's right.
Good
So
job.
what I wanted to get into,
Anyway,
So, why do they call it Dick's Sporting Goods when they don't really sell condoms?
oh wow.
Wow.
Oh wow.
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 Food for thought. Food for thought.
I'm just saying.
Maybe the guy who owns it, like the chain, is named Richard, and they call him Dick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
damn. You know.
because-
I went in there. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to buy a muscle flexor, and they didn't have it. A muscle.
Hey.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
It should.
The sexual innuendos are in order today, folks.
Hey, mate. They used to sell, guns. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. So they're still. Oh, hey. Right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
those
why do they call it
sports-
that?
I don't know, man.
Ay, ay,
I
ay.
don't know. But on
I'm
another,
here
on
with
another,
a bunch of pervs. This is
on
nice.
another note, man. Congratulations to the Notre Dame Lady Fighting Irishman. They did it.
Mm-hmm.
Champions, man. Their
Yeah.
victory over Mississippi Sunday night to win the title.
You mean champions?
That's right, man.
Champions.
It's fun. We have said numerous occasions here on ENT Hooligans, the women are kicking ass and taking names in all sports, man. Tennis, soccer, hockey, now college basketball.
And where,
Right on.
And where are we?
Oh yeah, MMA
Where-
of course.
And where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Yeah, and MMA. Because
you know, let
we
me-
have who?
Let me. Oh yeah,
We have who? What's her name?
yeah.
That's right. We have Kunitskaya. That's right.
Yes. And y'all have Sukumtai.
That's right. That's right. But here's okay. And we haven't even capitalized on the topic at hand here. But again, before we get
will,
to that
don't worry,
for the
folks.
umpteenth time, let me just let me pretty much add on to what Ness just said in terms of the women in sports. Think of it this way. You see all this turmoil when it comes to the men in terms of MMA, right? talking about MMA.
Mm-hmm.
UFC, I'm looking at you. The women ain't really, ain't all this foolery going on.
No.
It ain't happening. Ain't nobody holding titles hostage. If anything, some women, I'm looking at a certain someone here, relinquished her title to pretty much duck Cyborg. And she was the champ.
Jermaine Durandamy.
And she said,
She got scared.
I ain't doing that now.
By the way, that was a very controversial decision.
It was.
Too, by the way.
It
Should have
was.
been disqualified.
But in terms of the drama, yeah, you know what? I know it's funny, right? Because people say that women are more dramatic than men.
They're more dramatic and everything. Yeah.
But yet, when it comes to sports, women seem to have it down solid.
We can say this in general. I mean, another example of this too is when you look at this is not sports related, but when you look at kingpins versus queenpins.
Mm-hmm.
These kingpins are too busy trying to show who has more testosterone. Queenpins, they're about their money. They're about their business.
Exactly.
They're more organized.
Yeah.
They're more corporate.
That's because
Yeah, exactly.
That's because now we learn to be business oriented. We have to adapt. That is why.
I am feeling this music.
This is nice, yeah.
But anyway, with that said, folks, the internet, celebrities, athletes, how the internet has helped to propel careers. And we're also going to examine the flip side.
And/or.
But first, let's focus on the good side, the right side, the sunny side, the hot side, the cool side. I know I just said hot and cool, but still the cool side. Like the cool part of a pillow. Ooh la la.
The other side of the pillow, yeah. Cool is the other side of the pillow, as the late, great Stuart Scott used to say.
That's right. Big up. You got it, huh, Ness?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Booyah!
I knew you'd pick up on it. I knew you'd pick up on it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in an age where pretty much, and I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's awesome that we have all this technology at our disposal. You know, we got the world at our fingertips. Yet, it can be very detrimental. Especially if you're in the public eye.
Oh, yeah.
If for common men and women, we go through situations because of the internet that either break us or shape us, just imagine them. They're constantly under the spotlight.
Yeah, because this day and age, they're not just getting scrutinized by and or praised by the media. They're also getting scrutinized and or praised by the public.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me.
Take over, guys.
Right, which sometimes I think
Right.
can be worse than getting criticized by the media. The reason
Oh,
why
yeah.
I say that is
yeah.
because people can be so cruel. I mean, you don't know what somebody's going through unless you've walked in their shoes.
I mean, have you
Yeah,
seen the comment
exactly.
section on a lot of these sports articles?
It's
It's insane.
it's crazy,
It's
man.
outrageous.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What this
So-
platform what this platform has done is that it has given everybody a voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As a result of
Exactly.
that, people use that voice very irresponsibly.
Yeah.
Yep. They think,
Just the
oh,
release.
I'm hiding behind
Put
a
'em out.
computer screen, or I'm hiding behind a phone, or I'm hiding behind whatever you're hiding behind. I can say whatever I want. But
Pretty
what
much.
you need to
Right.
understand is these athletes,
Yeah.
these celebrities, that you're talking about, they're humans. They're not robots. They have feelings just like everybody else. And they're just like you and me.
But here's the hypocrisy of it all: is if the athletes respond back to them, they get all butthurt about it.
Yeah, they do. Like, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, okay, think about it, right? If you were at work and you had a situation, and you went behind a computer screen and you wrote whatever you wrote about your coworker, and your coworker writes you back, are you gonna get all hurt about it? It's the same thing.
Right.
Nobody told you to say anything.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Nobody told you to say anything about the celebrity or the athlete.
Did you think that you were just going to say what you wanted and not get anything back in return? Like, hello?
Yeah.
Exactly. The same principle applies. I think it does anyway.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely does, yeah. That's for sure. I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I'm back,
And
folks.
it's like that with normal people. Alright.
I'm back, folks. I'm sorry about that. I gotta keep my phone
it's all
open
good.
this week, so I'm bad. Go ahead, Austin.
No problem, man. No problem.
I got
Go ahead,
you.
Austin.
And it's like that in real life, too. Not just with athletes, but,
Yeah.
like, people can literally play with other people. They're like, oh, yeah, we're gonna hang out, da-da-da, and then they just stop talking to you. Like, seriously, man? Like, I know this isn't sports really necessarily, but it's to the internet. Like, you can meet somebody on the internet, be like, oh, yeah, we can da-da-da, and then they stop time, be like, okay, what was the point in that? Get your hopes up for nothing, Then you're just like, screw it.
And it goes back to what I mentioned earlier. If for us, whom we're not under the spotlight, so to speak, if people do things on the internet that both serve as a means of breaking or praising you, just imagine the pressure that they feel, celebrities.
Yeah,
Right.
because they're not just getting it from the public; they're getting it from the mainstream media too.
Exactly. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot of pressure to deal with.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, do I blame athletes for when they sometimes lash out in return? No, of course not.
No.
Guys, take over, please.
Yeah, because sometimes what happens is, you don't know necessarily if that person's had a bad day. Or sometimes, you know what it is? Sometimes you just want time for yourself and you don't want to deal.
And this is not necessarily internet related.
Yeah.
Because we talk about these players, they get interviewed right after a game.
Yeah, but it kind of does tie up with the internet, because think about this. Mostly everything we see today is online.
Yeah, but no,
So how do you think
pressure.
but how do you think journalists and people of the media get the memos?
Yeah,
And if they don't, guess what? They'll track you down somehow.
but
They
what I
got
was
ways
tying this
of getting
to,
their hands on sources, of communicating with people around.
What I was tying this to was what you just said earlier about them having a bad day or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to these guys right after a bad game, a bad loss,
Mm-hmm,
and you're expecting them to be quote unquote professional. Like, it's unrealistic. They just came off of a loss.
Especially now, two things.
A prime example of this. Was a couple of years ago. Cam Newton. He got scrutinized to no end for the way he handled his Super Bowl post-game press conference.
Right. But I think two conditions pretty much set the tone to pretty much tell you, should I interview this person or not, is if you see that particular team or person got their ass handed to them, or if they lost a game that was potentially in their grasp.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about an 8-point deficit, or something of that, okay, that's a loss, but those type of losses don't hurt as much as, say,
you have to when you walk into a locker room after a game, you have to get a feel for the vibe in the room before you so much as ask anybody anything. You got to know, okay, Maybe I'll come back a little bit later.
And that's a maybe.
It's a maybe.
Because you don't know how long it takes for an athlete to cool down.
Yeah. Because, they put everything into this, and man,
I mean, what do you think they practice for during the week? I'm talking about football here, but
yeah,
in other sports, where
Same
it's
thing,
a more
yeah.
rigorous and more of a grueling schedule. You look at basketball players, soccer players, hockey, baseball, love or hate those sports, those people, they train, they practice day in, day out for that moment.
Yeah.
To win.
Exactly.
Obviously,
The
you
work
don't
that they
train
put
to
in,
lose.
You know what I'm saying? No.
If you're a fighter,
Yeah,
you
they
don't
put in
train
the
to
work.
get your ass whooped, even though it sometimes
Everything
can
that they
happen.
Everything they have invested in this, man, they are deeply invested in this. They put in the work. They put in the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's messed up, man. It's like with, us being Magic fans over here
Yeah.
in Orlando, I mean, we haven't had a winning season in like 6 years, and it's really easy to be like, oh, the Magic suck, da-da-da-da. I'm like, you know what? You might think they suck, but I don't believe they suck because that's who I grew up watching, They're just having a rough time at the moment, but I'm still gonna stay with them, Because,
Oh yeah,
and
that's totally fine. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a fair weather fan, if you will, and
Yeah. Exactly.
so, yeah.
That's totally okay.
Yeah, so,
And a lot of the times when you have teams like the Orlando Magic, who obviously right now are falling off the face of the earth, along with the Phoenix Suns and a few other teams,
yeah,
it's not the players' fault.
no.
It's the people in the front office.
It's feeling front office, exactly. Like,
Because the
our
players
last
are
GM,
playing to win. They're trying to
they-
win.
Obviously, like I said
And
before,
especially-
you don't practice, you don't train to lose, bro.
And, yeah. And it's the culture, like,
Yeah.
people they may not think, but yeah, the culture of the team is a
It
big
matters.
deal.
It matters.
Like, if
yes.
you're not held accountable, and just from what I've seen, I think for the past 5 to 6 years, the Magic, they were not held to a higher standard. And same with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're another example. I mean, heck, they had freaking TVs in the locker room and junk like that, and and the people that came in there, they took all that junk out. They're like, no, a locker room is a locker room. It's not a place to hang out, if you will. It's a place to get dressed and cover tape or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it's not the chill out room,
Chemistry matters.
So,
Chemistry
yeah,
matters.
chemistry.
You can't just put a bunch of players together and think that they're going to win. Chemistry matters. Cohesiveness matters.
Yeah,
It matters.
exactly.
It
Yeah.
matters more than talent. If you have a whole bunch of talent but no chemistry, you have nothing.
Yeah, because egos get in the way.
You got
Ego.
nothing.
Because then what happens
Exactly.
is there's this thing of, no, I'm this person and I have to be number one.
It's the
And then
yeah, it's the
guy who's supposed to be playing with
Superior.
you aspires to be the same and to do the same. So to knock you out of contention, he'll try to one up you, even if you're on the same team.
yeah.
And not for
Exactly.
anything, but this is seen a lot in basketball.
Mm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, out of all the team
No, I would
sports,
definitely agree.
basketball is probably the most star-driven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
these
yeah.
these guys are making hundreds of millions of dollars. They have shoe deals. They have, they're basically their own brand.
Yeah.
It's very star-driven.
Yeah. Exactly. Huh.
Yeah. And for people who are more into an international flavor, for me, personally, someone who watches soccer very constantly, yeah, you have superstar teams, but here's the difference between basketball and soccer. See, in soccer, if you have the star player on a team, Usually what'll happen is the team will play for the star and the star will play for the team. That's how it works. And most teams that work under that principality, they succeed. Absolutely succeed. Why? Because everybody's working in tandem. Alright. Going back to basketball, one of the best examples I know of were was it 2004 Pistons?
Yes.
Yeah.
2004 Pistons.
Something like that, yeah.
What a team!
Yeah, oh yeah.
Now, could you pull anyone out of that hat and say that anyone was a mega star? Not really.
No.
But
they had
did they play collectively?
They had a collection. Yeah, they had a unit. They had an entire team. They played collectively.
Oh, yeah.
They were a group of solid players who worked well together, and they won titles.
And you know what happened as a result of that? They were good on both sides of the board.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Both sides of the board.
Another example of this is the San Antonio Spurs.
Yup.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, an entire team who's won 5 titles in 15 years?
Wow.
Incredible.
What the freak?
You know what's crazy is talking about all this.
Yeah.
I look at somebody like LeBron James. And, you know, one thing I could say about LeBron, to me at least, he never, now say what you want, you know, question some of his antics. But to me, he never came across as selfish.
I agree.
No.
And I say this because it's a shame that a lot of people that have quote unquote worked around him haven't really worked around him. How many times have we seen all the load dumped on him for him to carry?
Pretty much the majority of his career.
Yeah.
And that's a shame. Because had it not been for that, you know how many championships he could have had under his belt?
Oh,
Yeah.
But unfortunately, all the weight is on his shoulders, or has been on his shoulders for the majority of his career.
Yes.
LeBron James has never really had anyone there to necessarily assist him. He's never really had that.
Yeah, for the majority of his career, no, he hasn't.
You know how we had Jordan is to Pippen, as Malone and Stockton.
Yeah, Kobe and Shaq. Yeah.
Who do we tie with LeBron?
I really can't tie anybody to LeBron.
Anybody?
No.
You know what I'm saying? That it don't exist.
I don't know.
It unfortunately hasn't happened for LeBron.
No, it hasn't.
So, let's tie.
Interesting.
Look at a figure like LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very easy to tie him to the internet. Very easy.
Oh, of course.
More so because of who he is.
Yes.
And that has brought both good and bad consequences for him.
Yes. Yep.
And I unfortunately think, I might be wrong, but I think most people have shown him a lot of disdain. I don't think LeBron, within the public eye, in terms of not the media but just people in general, I don't think they've really ever warmed up to him.
And some of the media too, but that's not even
Well, yeah, that's a deeper subject though.
But yeah, following the decision the disdain for LeBron has really picked up following the decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Excuse me.
I admit, you know, I used to necessarily not like LeBron myself, because of his
same here.
antics on the court sometimes. However,
Sorry.
as a person, he's a hell of a guy.
Yeah.
He
He
is
is.
a hell of a guy.
Social activist, role model, father, husband.
And from what I hear, a great father.
Uh-huh.
Great father.
We never heard about LeBron getting into any legal trouble.
No.
Any no scandals surrounding LeBron at all.
But yet he still gets
Sorry.
scrutinized.
But he gets scrutinized.
Right.
Before it was because of
Yeah,
the
it's
decision,
messed up.
you know, which I didn't agree with the way he went about it. You know,
Right.
that was totally unnecessary. Now he gets scrutinized because he's, you know, chasing the goat Jordan, and because of his social activism.
Right.
You know, I say this. I say this. If a celebrity wants to put a little bit of their personal business out there, what they do outside of their professional career, then fine.
Mm-hmm.
No. But really, the only thing, and this is, and I even put this in a maybe category too, but the only thing that we should be judgmental of, and again, that's a maybe, is perhaps what they do on that field or on that court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Other than
because
that,
it's
yeah.
their job.
Because what we,
And it's
well,
what
not
they
only
love to
that,
do.
but why
But
do
that's
we
what
why do we
we-
love
that's
why
what
do we
we- that's
love
what
these
we're
people in
connected
the
to.
first place? Why are we fans of these people in the first place? Not because of what they do outside of you know, when they're not in front of the camera. We're
Wait,
fans
but
of them
wait,
because
wait,
of what
let me-
we
let
see
me-
them do on camera.
Let me further add to that. Why do we root for and or against these guys? Not because of what they do off the court, off the field, out of the ring, whatever. Because of what they do on the court, on the field, in the
Right.
ring.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, it's
The
just
only
in general.
the only thing that's we could comment on is any sort of legal trouble that these guys get into.
Yes.
Right.
That's
Aside
Because
from
if that's
that-
the case,
No.
the case, then sister, you just asked for it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
you know,
It-
the other day we talked about Johnny Manziel.
Uh-huh.
But again, he asked for it.
Right. Yeah. And, you know, not just celebrities, but people in general. Like,
Yeah.
whenever you're meeting somebody new and you look on their Facebook and you're like, oh, well, and you judge them for that, then,
I don't want to meet them because of da 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 da.
right.
Well, how do you know
That's-
without having even met
that's
the
just
person,
stupid.
you know, without
Right,
knowing them
that's what I'm
personally,
saying.
without having
Exactly.
that one-on-one interaction with them, you can't just go ahead and jump the gun.
No, you really
Right.
can't.
And that's what a lot of people do. They stop talking to people.
It's the same
and-
thing with celebrities. And,
Yeah.
and
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
It's the
and
same deal.
sports athletes. It's the same thing. You don't know that person.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, people just want to take it so personal now. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, you know,
Like
want to
just
try
because,
to figure.
say for example, that you walk into this restaurant and you have like your favorite sports person or your favorite celebrity, and you want to say hi to them.
Oh, look, it's Kat Zingano. I'm gonna go say hi.
Mm.
Yeah.
No.
And how would
Well,
okay?
looking.
Oh, Cyborg, you know, I'm gonna go say hi to her. And she flat out either ignores you or says, I want to be alone. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Say,
That should be
she's
respected. That should be respected.
Yes.
Right.
Their
Nah,
private
respect
time
that.
should be respected, man.
Seriously, guys.
Listen,
That
if
should be
they're not
respected.
sitting behind a table with a big ass banner that reads photo op, autograph signing, then don't approach them.
Yeah.
If they approach you, then hey, you know,
Because there's people like we are, you know.
you know,
Like, why do people go to these hotels and stalk these people?
They're
Okay.
I think they're
To see
looking
if they
for
can get
attention.
I have a friend
They're
who
fanatics.
he
Yeah, they're looking for attention.
I have a friend. He was at a bar, and he told me that he met John Cena. Now he said he was sitting there, you know, and he took a glance, and he thought to himself, "Oh man, it's John Cena," but he didn't approach him. You know, he's like, "Why?" You know, I don't know if he was busy or he might have had an off day, and besides, he wasn't there to sign autographs. But instead, what happened
Right.
is John Cena approached him and said, "Hey, what's up, man?" You know, because at the end of the day, they're people.
Yeah, they are.
So John
people.
Cena
Yeah.
approached my friend and even offered to buy his table drinks.
Oh, that's cool. Like,
Yeah, just like any
well.
other regular person. Like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, can I get you around?
You know, but
yeah,
Right.
like,
on
I
any
have a-
other day,
a
could John
favorite-
Cena have been busy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
And if
course.
you approach him, of course. I mean, just regular people, you know, to categorize it that way. Just regular people. Would you approach just anybody and expect them to
No.
always be nice to you? Of
No.
course not.
Right.
Of course
No.
not.
So these guys, you know, these women, they're people too. And just
Yes,
because
exactly.
they carry the label of famous, that don't make them irregular or more super, you know, extraordinary, more so than
Superhuman,
us.
Right.
No.
Mhm.
I
They
will
still
never
regular
forget what
people.
My favorite.
At the end of the day,
They have everyday problems like the rest of us.
I will never forget
You know.
what my favorite writer said. And she said this: "I'm just like you. The only difference is I'm a New York Times #1 bestseller writer.
Mhm.
I get mad just like you do when I'm behind somebody in the grocery line and they're all slow."
Well, you know, Residente has a song where he says, "Hey, you know, I'm just like you, and you're like me."
Yeah.
now you want to talk about somebody that's of the people, not just for the people. You know, he's part of the people. This guy
Is that guy?
will go to the Grammys, and he's just everybody all around him is all suited up, wearing the fancy shoes. He chilling with flip flops, shorts, and a tee.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
wow.
he an ordinary dude.
That's awesome.
He's like,
Just
whatever,
blending
man.
in with the crowd, with the crowd with the audience.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
You know, like he says, you know, once upon a time, you know, you too. I'm looking at you, Mr. or Miss Famous. You know, if obviously this goes to those who are, well, I guess this applies to everybody, but what he's saying is, you too ate rice, beans, and steak at one point in your life, and now you want to mess with all this fancy type of entrees and, you know,
All these
just
fancy
because.
gourmet meals that you can't even pronounce
Yeah.
what it's called.
I know, right?
Right.
Please.
Yeah.
Get out of here,
You know, hey Ness,
yo.
aquí no hay caviar.
Pero hay maíz.
That's right.
In other words, over here there might not be caviar, but we have peanuts.
Exactly.
We have corn.
Yeah.
Corn.
Corn. No caviar, but we got corn.
But-
Damn it.
How could anybody eat fish eggs?
I don't know. No, thank you.
I don't know. I've had them. I think they're good.
Serious. You can keep them.
I'll keep.
Hey, we eat chicken
Whatever
eggs.
works.
Exactly.
Hey, you know you got a point.
I mean, that is a point, but
Hey, Torres.
But it's different.
I will admit that is a
Un
point.
rodillazo.
No, ya hacía los huevos.
It's, it's even us. It's crazy. And it's not just celebrities, but regular people. I mean,
Yeah.
Because we do audio production. People who do audio production, and a lot of people with them are like they're like, oh well, that guy sounds like this, da 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 da, and just ripping them apart. I'm like, dude, I mean, what do you know? If you think you're so good, then why not go produce for them yourself?
Back it's
or
on
something.
the nerves.
or just because you're like an executive at some type of law firm or something. So
Hey, I'm executive producer here at ENT Hooligans.
yeah, but you don't go.
Thank you for setting me up. I like that. Hold on, let me say it one more. Let me say it one more time.
You're welcome.
One more time. Here we go.
Go ahead.
I am executive producer and management here at ENT Hooligans. All right.
Period.
That's right. I'm
Period.
the co-manager.
Alongside the podcaster
Period.
extraordinaire. That's right, the NDES.
Listen, they don't.
And
Listen.
and alongside the creator.
They don't call me the Blade for nothing.
So let's see.
I'm only kidding.
That was sharp, man. That was sharp. Good.
So
good.
so
That was
management,
good,
management, co-management, creator, and podcast extraordinaire.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
The dream team, baby. The dream team.
The dream team.
That's right.
I guess that works. I mean,
Look at
that's,
him. I guess.
I mean, I should be all those
What?
things.
We could all walk.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
saying.
know what? We could all walk out on you, and then there would be no more ENT Hooligans.
I could do this by myself. I'm
Well.
the LeBron of this team.
Oh! Look at him! Look at him! Yes, but we carry you. See?
Nope.
See?
Oh.
No. I've done videos here by myself before.
Nope.
Me too.
Yeah.
I could do a video too by myself.
So has
I could
Mr.
do by
So
myself.
has Mr. Extraordinaire over there.
Oh, now you gotta all
That's
fancy
right.
and French it up, don't you?
That's right.
You ain't
That's
no
right.
different than me.
That's right.
That's right.
You still
That's
eat
right.
rice and pork and beans.
No,
Right.
no. Caviar, man. Caviar.
That's
Hey,
right.
man.
That's what me and
Hey,
Ness.
man.
Caviar.
Listen,
That's what
Enough.
Ness and I get down with.
Listen,
Right.
Filet mignon.
sometimes it's two
Yeah,
sandwiches, man.
look who's talking. See the way she pronounced that. Yeah, how about that? How about that?
Oh man, y'all are never gonna let me live that down.
No.
That's iconic, man. That's iconic.
Jeez.
That's
Well, I
That's
don't
right.
have that in
Up in
my
the-
freezer, so
That's up in the archives. You don't have what in your freezer?
that piece of steak.
Oh, what's it called?
I ain't
What?
saying it. I already know what you're trying to do. I already know. Fine, filet mignon.
There we go. There we go.
I don't have that either, but yeah.
Bonjour,
But I do
monsieur.
have chicken.
Bonjour, monsieur. Comment allez-vous? Toi, quel appartement?
Have the chicken. Chicken.
98 dollars.
Yes.
You got chicken, huh?
I got chicken and I got hamburger patties. What?
Woo.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
nice.
right.
Meaning all fancy and whatnot.
Man.
So yeah, but how has the internet proven to be a positive impact on some of these people, though?
It has allowed them to reach more people without the middleman.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just straight
Or
to
like,
them.
yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Or
they're-
like interact with their fans or something,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can now interact with these people.
Yeah.
Without
I mean, they
going
even
to
set
a
up
publicist
Q&As
or anything, yeah.
online.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those are cool, even though some people go a little bit overboard with their questions.
Of course, there's always those
Yes,
people.
they do.
There's always those people.
Always those people. Those people right there.
But you know what? It's crazy.
Here's something that's kind of I've recently realized. When we talk about athletes and being wrapped up in contract disputes that are obviously put out in public display, it is awfully hypocritical of us to scrutinize the athlete, but yet we're okay with the management just cutting players willy-nilly.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference?
Nothing.
What's the difference?
Right.
Because ain't it doing the same thing too?
Or just trading. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
These billionaires can pretty much cut and trade players left, right. Nobody says anything. Nobody complains.
Nope.
And most of the time, it happens for no reason at all.
When the player decides his own fate, decides where he wants to go, it's a problem.
Oh yeah, we want to put up a wall and not allow them to move elsewhere.
It's a problem.
Why is that?
That's
a good question.
That's a great question.
Why is that?
That's a good question.
I have no idea.
Is that because the owners and all that? I don't know how any of this works. So they have the last say?
Yes, that's how that works. These billionaires have the final say. That's how it's always worked. But there's been a shift. We're seeing a shift.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. So whenever a player decides to leave of his own volition, he can't do that without all this red tape, right?
Right.
I mean, granted, it's doable, but it's a big mountain to climb.
I see.
Now, in football, the owners still have the leverage because the players, they don't have guaranteed contracts.
Correct.
So basically, the owners can cut you whenever they feel like.
Correct. And for no reason at all.
Okay, so it's different in football.
Yes. Basketball, they have fully guaranteed contracts. The players are there, as I said, we stated before, they have their own brand. You know, thanks to LeBron, the players are able to make their own decisions now because LeBron was the first to go, hey, I want to go here. And he got together with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, and they're like, hey, guys, let's go here and get together.
Oh, okay.
You know, and a lot of the old school players from back in the day kind of resented that because they kind of look at it like, oh, look at this. They resented that because they didn't have that opportunity back then.
Speaking of old school players, I just want to squeeze this in. I don't want to really harp on it all that much, but Charles Barkley, you piss me off. All right, that's it.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Terrible.
He's terrible.
Terrible.
Can't stand
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, I like
Barkley.
He's still doing stuff or trying to.
He's on TNT. He's part of the.
No, he's part of the.
Hey, man, if somebody wants to say something, then they go ahead.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. So.
He still pisses me off. He comes off as a whiny.
No, he's an analyst now.
But
he's an analyst now. Yeah.
He does, but hey, you know, if he wants to do that, then more power to him. So that's all I gotta say about that. Even if people are whiny. Oh man, it's messed up.
He says what's on his mind.
That's
for sure.
Complains about everything. I'm like, bro, could you ever be happy?
Like I said, a lot of the old school players, like Charles Barkley, like MJ, and some of the others, they look at these guys now and their ability, and now that they're able to go wherever they want to go, they look at it and go, "Well, back in the day, we wouldn't have done that." Well, yeah.
Or is it more a case of, damn, we wish we could have done that?
That's exactly right. They wouldn't have done that because they couldn't. They didn't have that power.
That's all it really is. That's why
all
the
it is.
resentment, because they doing what these guys couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it really is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It ain't so much that they're against the idea, because they not.
No, of course not.
They just against the fact that the
Jesus
youth got to it
Christ.
when in their
Yeah.
youth they couldn't.
Exactly. That's exactly
Uh-huh.
what it is. They didn't
That's
have
all.
that power back then. So they had no other choice but to be rivals against each other. Because I'm pretty sure if they wanted to get together and create these super teams, which, by the way, there were super teams back then, too, when you talk about the
And
Celtics
plenty.
from the 80s.
Plenty. It was so much so that
Plenty.
everywhere you looked,
The Showtime
every team
Lakers.
was
I mean,
just-
come on. Let's stop the BS.
Yeah.
All right, old timers, let's stop with the BS.
I mean, bro, we're talking about an era where even the New York Knicks were relevant.
wow.
Right?
The freaking Knicks, for God's sakes.
But they did have a star-studded team.
Yeah, they did.
Like when I was growing up, man,
Yep.
great team. Great team.
Yep.
But nah, quit the jealousy, man.
That's all it is. Because if they had
Take
that
over for
ability,
a
they
sec,
would have
guys.
done it as well. They would have done it as well. If they were able to get together and be like, hey, Mike, hey, how about you and I? We get together and we play over in, I don't know, Phoenix or Philly or wherever. They would have done it.
Exactly.
They would have done it too.
Of course.
Yep.
I mean, don't doubt it for a second, bruh. Don't doubt it for a 2nd. But, you know, it's all good, though, because, like we've said before, the internet has done both damage and it's also helped people, especially when they want to bring awareness to something.
Yes, yes.
You know, and somebody as
Yep.
imposing as a celebrity, when they say, hey guys, you know, we should run with this idea and, you know, we should fund this or raise awareness for
Yeah.
that.
Awareness for it. Yeah. They have the platform. They have not just the internet, but the mainstream platform.
Mm-hmm.
To reach, they have the platform to reach millions and millions of people.
Yeah. And almost the whole world now is connected to the internet, so
Yeah.
hey, if you miss it on TV or the paper or on radio, you're gonna catch it online. Hey, Google's always there. Google tell you everything.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
Facebook tell you everything.
It's oh yeah, it's everywhere. You can't
Twitter,
miss it.
the gossip
you definitely,
queen.
You can oh my God, Twitter. Yeah, that's the internet's reality show right there, Twitter.
Yeah. You know what two words go together?
What?
Twitter and beef.
Uh-huh.
They go hand in hand like cups and noodles.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Like peaches and cream.
Like 1 and 12.
That's right.
Rap. Take over.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Well, yeah,
There you
thanks
go.
to the internet, we now have 24/7 access to everything. That can be overwhelming
Yeah.
at times.
Uh-huh. For sure.
So we gotta be able to find the balance, not to get overwhelmed by all this, because it's a lot. It's a lot of information coming at us at once. It's a lot. Constantly, every minute something is being posted. Every minute, every second.
Right. And and the internet, it can also open new avenues for people, if you will. Like, I never knew about New Japan until last year sometime, and thanks to the internet, I am able to watch New Japan we are able to watch New Japan, I should say, is a better term. And,
and thanks to the
we're all
internet,
able to hang out, as it were, hang out and listen to New Japan together, thanks to the internet, even though we're not in the same area, whatever.
Right. We're all in different areas. We're in different places, but we're able to come.
Yeah. I mean, heck, thanks to the internet, we're able to do this show, for instance.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of another reason I want to do SportsVista and one MBPS, but so
this is a powerful platform that we have at our disposal.
Yeah.
Whew. It's
for sure.
Boy, it's powerful indeed. We have to really be careful how we utilize it.
I'm back,
Yeah.
and I would like to thank management for providing me with my wonderful lunch. Woo woo!
Nice.
But no, I
trying
mean, you're right. You're right, though. I mean, if it wasn't, because we would have never known about New Japan if it wouldn't have been for the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They would have gotten the exposure to here in America.
Exactly.
For that.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
they didn't need. I mean, believe it or not, they didn't need it. But man,
No.
it doesn't hurt any. That's for sure.
No, it doesn't hurt at
No.
all.
No.
Nope. Yeah.
And like Austin just said, we wouldn't be able to do this show right here. Even though we're all in different
Exactly.
places, we're able to come together here on the internet and do the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're able to hang out as well.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Exactly. So, it's...
Because I mean, when we were growing up, this was just a dream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still in its
I mean-
infancy at that time. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, just having the internet itself was a big deal.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
though it was
was.
dial-up.
It was expensive
Yeah, but,
too.
but back then,
oh my
man,
gosh.
Yeah, oh yeah, really expensive.
that was it back then. That was the
Yeah.
that was
And there
the thing
was-
back
yep.
then, dial-up.
Yep. And there was only one computer. Nobody had their own computer, and...
No.
Like...
And it was always a
I mean,
tower.
Yeah.
Remember those big towers? Oh my God, they were
Oh, yeah.
Yes. With the
Exactly.
big monitors
yeah, they were so bulky. and
that looked
slow.
like a
Yeah.
TV.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a
Exactly.
closed circuit TV.
Yes.
And it, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it
You guys
took
remember
forever
those-
to load anything.
You guys remember those typewriters?
Oh yeah,
Oh my gosh. Yes.
of course, of course.
Man.
Yeah. So.
But now, we're just one click away. Bam, we got everything right here.
Yeah. Everybody knows
Uh-huh.
everything about everybody.
Mhm.
Like.
Yeah, or so they think, but yeah, it's.
Or so- yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why So we got to be careful,
That's
man.
funny.
What we put out there, because man,
Exactly.
once it's out there, it's there
right.
forever.
It's there forever. It's
It's
not
there
gonna.
forever.
Yeah,
You can't
No.
retract it.
it's not gonna go away. Right. Exactly. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
Wow. Just trying to think of something, as it were.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we've discussed how.
Yo.
I didn't do that. That was not me, so... That
There's
must
a
be
dial-up
like...
connection right there.
Yeah. Throwback Tuesday. Holy crap.
Throwback Tuesday.
Yeah, that's not... I would say that is not me, obviously, but...
Sweet.
Oh,
Woo.
yeah. That's kind of
That's gotta
funny
be
how
Mo, I
that
think.
works, isn't it? I'm saying you're right. But hey,
Yeah.
you would have heard that way back when, though, from all the
Yeah.
computers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what you heard. People, they have no idea. They're like, what the heck is that? I
Yeah,
mean,
these
I'll
kids
be
today,
like,
they don't know what that is yet.
that was
Yeah.
us getting on the internet, man. with our listen,
With our dial-up.
Dial-up,
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
it used to be so slow.
dude, a dang phone call,
And then you'd get a phone call.
dude,
Yep.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
and,
And
like
then you'd get a phone call.
56 kbps was a big deal.
Oh my
56
God,
kilobits
yes.
per second. That was a big deal. Be like, yeah, I can download it.
Hey,
a
we're
3
running. Hey,
megabit
hey,
file
we're
in,
running.
like,
We're running at 1 Mbps.
right, 1 mbps.
Yeah.
She plugged. She plugged.
Cheap
Right.
plug, yeah. Well,
But no, 56. Yo, if
Never
you
mind.
told somebody, yo,
Man.
dog, yeah, you know, I'm on that 56K, man. Yo, you were hot-ish.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and then 92.
Everybody was
I
at your
remember
house.
like 92 came along. It's like, yeah, man, yeah.
Exactly.
And then 192, that was it. It's like, yeah, man, 192 kbps. I'm like, what the?
Those
You know,
were the
then
days,
broadband
man.
came
Those
along.
were the days.
It was like
Yeah,
1
broadband came
megabyte
along.
per second.
Woo.
That was intentional. It was literally
Yeah.
1 megabit per
yes, yes, it was.
second. Back then, that was a huge deal. It's like, yeah.
One
Yeah.
Mbps, huh? Yeah.
And that's
Yeah, 1
kind of where this all came from. This whole 1 Mbps topic and
Right.
the name.
There we go.
It stems from that. Basically, so
Remember, everyone used to
Um,
call it high-speed internet.
high speed
Yeah.
internet, yes.
That was high
Yes.
speed back then, yeah.
That was
Yes.
high speed back then.
I remember that. It's like, yeah, high speed internet is over a meg or more.
And then there was DSL.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh god, DSL.
That
Oh
was a
Jesus
disaster.
Christ.
That was a
That
disaster.
was like
disaster.
dial-up reborn, basically.
Yes.
DSL is literally dial-up in this age.
Boy, that was bad.
I don't miss it.
I remember I was at somebody's house. This was years ago now, but it was like 768 kilobytes per second. Be like, oh god, or 300 kilobytes per second. Be like, bro, what am I on a cell phone? You know?
Whoa.
I'm like, what
It
is
was
this
bad.
nonsense?
It was bad.
That was
Good
bad,
luck watching
yeah. It
YouTube
was
videos.
bad.
You're like, no YouTube
Yeah,
for
forget it.
you.
No,
Nope.
nothing. Forget it.
Heck, I couldn't even barely go on Skype. I remember being on Skype back when. It's like, ugh, you can't even do that.
Bad,
I have
bad,
an announcement.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
here we go.
Uh-huh.
That's my announcement.
Oh, really? Really?
There you go.
Wait, Jay, just don't spill anything, okay? All right. These monitors are pretty pricey, okay? You know, we're here in the
Yeah,
studio.
yeah,
we
yeah.
wanna- we wanna make
Yeah,
it
the
nice in
studio is
studio.
expensive, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, no king. Hey, man. Yeah, studio.
What's that? Coke?
Nah. Dr. Pepper.
You know,
Dr. Pepper, huh? Oh.
Hey, no king. I'd be like, hey, the guy that runs this studio, I need a new desktop, buddy. No,
excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Management.
I'm running
Mr.
this off my
Management.
laptop, sir.
Management.
Come on, man.
Hey,
No,
you said you was co-manager, so you could take care of yourself, buddy.
Right, do I? Hey, man. No, I got it. I'm just saying.
Oh.
No, it's cool. It's
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, from one manager to
Anyway.
another. Shout out to Sean Rossap from Fightful. Good people there, man.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
You know,
Shout out
it's
to,
crazy
what's
because
his
Fightful is always one of the first to break out news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were one of the first to
They-
break out the
really
unfortunate
are.
on Sunday.
We're gonna get into that later this week. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well-
We're gonna get into that later this week. Yeah.
But they're good. They are
Thursday.
good.
yeah, they're good.
Stay tuned.
Speaking of breaking news, well,
Yeah.
I don't have breaking news, but
Oh.
when we were speaking about breaking news, it reminded me of the time back, when was this? July sometime.
back in the
That was
Yeah.
back when we weren't live, back
We're in the
when we
middle
were
of a
not
post-
live, and
We're in the middle of a podcast. yeah.
somehow got on Twitter and, discovered the whole Chester
Chester
Bennington
Bennington.
thing.
news. Yeah,
and I was like, wow, that's crazy. I think we were really one of the first to break it like that, honestly, because I've had the chance to do some research, and not many people really were touching on it before we did, honestly.
Yeah,
that's just the right place at the right time.
I mean, it was. Wow.
It was,
yeah.
And for us, it was just
crazy.
the right place at the right time, and I'll never forget it because I'm like, I can't be on the radio anymore.
Yeah, that
was
was the end of that. I mean, that was like, whoa, okay, yeah, let's end on
that.
Yeah, we had to end it on that note.
Yeah, it's funny because it tied into what we were talking about that day. I can't remember what we were talking about, but we were talking about something, and that
I don't remember
just
happened
either, to tie in.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Oh, it's on the channel somewhere. I'll have to go back and look, but I'd be kind of interested.
Yeah, it's one of our
By the way, speaking of the channel, as noted before we started the show, we're close to 100 videos, so video number 100 is going to be something special for you guys. And also, we forgot to say, if you guys want to subscribe, please do so. Like us, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that bell, and please set your notifications to always. That way you're not notified as to some of our videos. That way you're notified of all of our videos. Remember, all is always greater than some, and some is greater than none. So subscribe, people. Hit that bell. Hit that all notifications. And also share. And like I said before, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you want us to do more of something, let us know. Less of something, let us know. Comment down below. Follow us on social media. We got the Twitter and Facebook. The book that never ends. Turn page after page after page. It's for everlasting. Meow.
Yep.
You can ring that bell. And
that Twitch.
Ring that bell.
Yes,
that's right. We do have a Twitch, but we will be on it.
Yes. We'll be on it.
We just got to get things together right now.
Worry.
It's a crazy week, so
stay tuned, man.
It's crazy, man.
This week is going to be ridiculous for us.
Yes. Whenever we're watching New Japan and jacking our sleep schedules up. No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna need
pretty much, though, honestly, that is going to be it.
Oh no, man! It's the week after Mania.
But guys, we have an
the week after Mania.
But guys, we have an awesome week, as we said. I mean, we already have 2 podcasts under our belt. Oh my God, under our belt. And also tomorrow, stay tuned because we will be bringing you the people, the crew. Yes, I went Barney.
There you go. There you go. We're going to be in the Peeps corner, the marshmallow corner. Yes, that's right. The marshmallow corner. Yes, shout out to Peeps. Yo, I used to love Peeps. You know what?
I love Peeps.
You know what? I just had a crazy random idea. Ever since it was just Easter and No. How about a poll for the crew? What's you guys' favorite Easter candy?
Oh, I like it.
Do a little bit of this.
We'll have to put that on the page.
That could be fun.
The chocolate bunnies. The chocolate bunnies.
The chocolate bunnies. Yes.
Copycatter.
The Reese's eggs.
Yeah.
Reese's eggs, dude.
Let's go.
Okay.
Cadbury.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Does it have to be
chocolate
one, or
eggs,
could it
man.
be several?
One. It has to be one.
One.
It makes it more interesting. One. Because if we make it several, everybody's going to be taking everything out the hat. So no, just
Everyone's
one.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so my favorite Easter candy would have to be the eggs with those crunchy
With the filling inside?
thingies in the middle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The crunchy? Yeah.
The crunchy eggs.
I know what you're talking about. God,
Yes,
what the heck
they're
are
so
those
good.
called? Yeah.
Oh.
No, those are good, but I never can remember the name.
I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called
It's
at all,
almost
so-
like an it's like an M&M almost,
Yes.
but with like chocolate
Yes.
or something. It's hard to explain it, but I know exactly what it is, though.
Hey,
Okay.
Austin, could you turn that up a little bit?
Let's see, what time is it? well, so I guess that's...
I don't know. That's good.
So bring your popcorn, folks. Get your popcorn ready or whatever you know.
Hey, Ness.
Yo.
The ENT
The techno shuffle, y'all.
Baby.
Yeah.
I was going to do something, but never mind.
Okay,
I was going to jack with the panning, but...
Okay, so you guys got my favorite Easter candy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mo, what's your favorite Easter candy?
I already said the chocolate bunnies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is the Reese.
You can only pick one.
Reese egg.
Okay, Ness, what's yours?
I like those chocolate eggs. They are good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I like the bunny too, but man, that thing is rich.
I used to roll with Peeps way back when, but I can't roll with Peeps like that, dude.
One of our colleagues,
way too much dang sugar.
Peeps.
One of our who?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
John Follis.
Hate
John
Peeps,
Follis.
but man, oh man, I can only do like one or two and I'm good.
So I told him, I said for Easter I'm gonna send you some Peeps and you can have a Peeps s'more.
Oh god, man, I should see if I can get some Peeps.
Yes.
Eat some Peeps while on Peeps Corner, huh?
Yeah! Hey!
Yeah, eat
That's
some
right.
Peeps on Peeps Corner.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Really hyper, be like, ah.
But anyway, folks,
It's all good. It's all good.
thank you once again for
Anyway.
joining us. It's been fun. I love doing this.
Yep.
I love bringing this for y'all. When we're live, we are live, if y'all know what I mean. And remember,
indeed.
Yeah.
remember, man, stay productive, stay blessed, and with everything that you do, as I like to tell you guys, keep God number one in your life and everything you do. With that said, I'm Baby Moy. They're the crew, Star Fox, Ness, and Austin the Blade. We are ENT Hooligans. God bless y'all. See ya!
How about a shuffle for the road?
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Uh-huh.
I like that. I like that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I feel like I've heard this before, so... Yeah, I've heard this. It's the Call of the Jungle, baby. Anyway, yes, I'm Call of the Jungle now, if you don't mind, so... But there is this one bed that we had, and I'll have to find it. It was like totally two different keys in one song. I'm like, how did that happen? Dude, literally, it was like, hold on, what the heck was it called?
Yeah, could you find it so we could play it live? Yeah, we're still
Hold
on
on.
air.
Let me see.
We're still live, yo.
This is it. This is it.
If he could find it,
Okay.
If he could find it, and we could leave him with this,
got it.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Listen.
This right here?
Hold on, I'm not sure if this is the part. No, this isn't the part. Here it is.
There you go.
Don't you hear that?
Yo, that is.
What the heck is that? Look, there it is.
Whoa! Wow!
That
was well done. Wow.
That was really good, actually.
Nice.
That was a heck of a change right there.
Yes.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
the way they set it up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great way to leave them with that. Yeah, with that. There we go. Yeah, turn that up. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, homies.
God bless y'all. Peace.